Where the fuck did you learn that? Prison school? Yeah.
Everything I learned in prison school.
Why do you think I'm so smart?
People are going to
Oh,
think you
fuck.
actually went to prison.
Look at the tattoos.
Like, oh my God, what did Colby do? He was in prison.
No, prison school.
Prison school.
Prison school.
I got kicked out of military school, so they sent me to prison school.
Hello. Do you want to play a game? There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Welcome to another episode of House of Ghouls Horror Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Ian VanGhoul, joined as always with my best friends and co-hosts, Crystal and Colby. What's up, friends? Another week. How we doing?
That week went by so fast. Oh my
I
God.
know.
I've been doing a lot of visits at the Elmhurst Penitentiary Prison School. I just made that whole thing up right there, and I'm really proud of that name. I just pulled out of my ass.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I should say prison wallet. But dude, I want to be like Prison Mike now. I got to be like Prison Colby and get like
Yeah.
a bandana to wear for my character.
Yeah, you gotta
Yo, I'm
gotta be
Prison Mike.
fully in character. Yeah,
I
since
want a
you're
portrait tattoo of Prison Mike, actually.
you
I
should
think that
get
would
one.
go so hard.
Absolutely. Yeah, now that you're a graduate of prison school, like you go back for like monthly visits.
At the top of my
Do you-
class,
Do you
too.
have reunions?
Instead of bringing my significant other, I'm going to bring my podcast co-host to
That's
my
what's
prison
up.
school reunion.
I can't wait for prison school. I gotta see what this is all about.
Prison school reunion. Excited to see with these skinny windows you talk about
Yeah,
all the time.
Well, if you don't follow us on social media, fucking
Fucking
do
do
it.
it.
Instagram, Facebook. If you're listening to the audio portion of this podcast, hit that 5-star rating. And of course, check out the merch store, goreclown.com. Go get some House of Ghouls merch, rep that shit. Send us pictures. We want to see it. So don't forget, again, November 21st to 23rd, we will be in Chicago at Days of the Dead horror convention. Come out, meet Prison Colby. He'll be signing autographs.
I will sign your shank.
He'll sign your shank. But no, come out and hang out with us November 21st to the 23rd. It is quickly approaching. So again, make your plans, reservations, all that shit that you need to do, and come hang out with us. So
I cannot express how excited I am for Days of the Dead with you guys.
oh my God, it's gonna be a blast. An absolute blast.
Yes.
Gonna feel like a fever dream. I'm gonna be
That's
like,
right.
what is happening?
Whoa. It's gonna feel just like prison school.
I hope not.
Prison school when they got their yard days or their yard time.
We got 10 minutes of outside time.
We got recess. He had yard time.
Is that what you guys called it?
Yeah.
Yeah. At normal school, it's called recess.
And we played like spades, dice, everything.
We won some big bucks back then.
Yeah. That's where my gambling addiction started.
All makes sense.
I just
Well,
got triggered
again-
thinking about Reno, Nevada. We're just wasting money on the slots.
Yeah. Fuck those slots. But yeah, if you listen to last week and the week before, again, we're recording this all in the same day. So it's kind of like time travel. But we don't have any news. We don't have any physical media. We didn't watch anything in the past 10 minutes that I'm aware of, at least. So we're just going to go right into our main topic. And today we're talking about one specific movie, and it's Overlord, the 2018 masterpiece. And it's a movie that we have all seen, that we all love, and that we can all talk about. So I'm not used to like talking about just one movie. This is all a little weird to me. But I literally just copy and pasted the Wikipedia information. So we have like the full description, plot, all that shit. I don't know how you want to break it down. You want to go like scene by scene, or if you just want to fucking bullshit about it, or whatever. However you guys want to do it.
Real quick though, 2018 is one of the best like decades, like in the past decades of horror ever. Because we had Overlord, Mandy, Hereditary. I just saw another one. Hold on. The Halloween, which I thought was okay, but Incident in a Ghostland.
Oof.
But like my top three for that is Overlord, Hereditary, and Mandy. Not in that order. It's like a three-way tie right now. It always has been.
That's fair.
But 2018 was a fucking banger year.
Banger. Hell yeah. I don't know what my top three would be, but I like those three. So there we go.
And Overlord was one of mine and Coda's first dates.
Ooh. I love that.
Nice. I think the first time that I watched Overlord, just based off of the cover and like the cover art and things, I thought I was gonna be um like almost funny because of the way, I don't know, like I had this vibe coming off of whatever I had looked at the first time I ever watched it, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a funny take. And then I watched it and I was like, holy shit, this is the serious tone of the opposite of what I thought it was gonna be. Like I really for some reason thought it was gonna be this, maybe it's the font or something that
Mhm.
Overlord is in. I don't know what it just reminded me of, like almost like a horror comedy. And then when I watched it, I was like, this is not funny at all.
This is
Yeah.
not funny at
This
all.
is horrendous.
Um,
Good. It's an
I
amazing
thought
movie.
it was gonna have to do with like be a tie into Cloverfield because J.J. Abrams and
Mhm.
his production company were attached. So I thought it was gonna somehow tie into Cloverfield, which
That's
it
fair.
doesn't.
No.
But I mean, if I saw that movie and I was rich, I'd put my name on that motherfucker.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the first time I watched it, what my thoughts and feelings were, but I don't remember. But I totally understand like the font and thinking it's going to be like a
Like
kind of
something about it
over
gave
the
me like,
top.
right, like it
Hmm.
kind of gave me almost like Grindhouse a little
Mhm.
bit.
Yeah.
I think that's where, because like I think like Death Proof and kind of like that, like that's where I got, maybe I was trying to make the correlation between it, and then I watched it and I was just like, this movie is about to make me cry at one point. So
Yeah.
like not what I was expecting at all.
Like, and that movie surprised me in so many ways because the trailer really doesn't give away a lot, like anything at all.
Mhm.
And it turned out to be like legitimately like not only a good war movie, like with good war action, the brotherhood aspect, and then it's also a gnarly fucking body horror movie.
Absolutely.
It's fucking insane. And it's intense, it's emotional, and again, the brotherhood like aspect is there.
Mhm.
Mm.
And
The opening scene is
oh, it's so crazy.
insane. It is insane how they just go, they're just like looking down, they see all the U-boats and they're just talking about things, and you're getting to know the characters
Hmm.
just from the
Yeah.
little exchanges that they were having. And you could tell who was kind of like, obviously the corporal, he was
Hmm.
head, so
And who
he
is
was
like gonna
thinking,
survive and whatnot. Like
yeah, you
it
could
has
tell,
really good
yeah.
character development.
You could tell who was like, and then I remembered, like, with the main character, I believe Ed, right? Ed's the main character's name. I think his name is Ed.
I don't even have
Um,
IMDb pulled up yet.
he said a line in the movie where he said, 3 months ago, I was in front of my house mowing my lawn when the mailman showed up and he got the
Mhm.
draft letter. So then that part made me think about the beginning of the movie and how all the soldiers had never been in the military before. They
Hmm.
had no like passion or pursuit to be in the military, but they had to because they were drafted.
Yeah, because that was the draft.
Mm-hmm. Um,
But yeah, that was Edward
yeah.
Boyce.
Yes, Ed,
That's
yeah.
his character's name.
Um, and I think they set it up really well because they had them like show that they were kind of like joking around a little bit.
Hmm.
And then when the bomb started hitting the plane is when you could see all their demeanor change
Mhm.
and just be scared shitless. So, yeah.
And like each
And-
character that you get introduced to in the beginning, like they all have like such a great personality that stands out from each other, so it's easy to keep track of the characters
Mhm.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked Sergeant Renson, who's played by Bakeem Woodbine. Is that how you say it? He's a very familiar face. He's in Devil and a bunch of other stuff, which I thought he was going
Oh
to be a
yeah.
way bigger part of the movie, and he gets a
Oh,
fucking
right.
annihilated.
His last few lines too, when he's in the field and he's like,
Oh, it was so badass
anybody,
though.
he was like, anybody got a cigarette? And then he's like, I guess that's a no. And then they just like he had
Light
no
him the
fear.
fuck
He
up.
had no fear. And then when they all like there was like 7 people shooting him, and I was like, really? Like one person could have done that. What are we doing here? But then I was like, oh, that's right, they're German. They're the fucking Germans. So
And it was
Mhm.
funny too, like watching this movie, fucking Ford. I was like, why the fuck does that dude remind me so much of Kurt Russell? And it's his fucking son.
Yep.
Which since that movie, I've been a huge fan of Wyatt Russell. Everything he does.
What else has he
Absolutely.
been in before? 'Cause
22 Jump Street.
yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. I was trying to
No,
remember.
he's been in quite a bit, and he usually and he stands out in like everything he does.
Mhm.
I'm surprised he's not more like mainstream.
Yeah.
It's Kurt fucking Russell's son.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. It was so
Yeah.
good in that movie.
100%. Yeah, I love that yeah, that he's in this and it's like it turns into this gnarly body horror.
Mhm.
Which
But the
obviously
whole
kind of
the whole first half though, you like if you go into this movie knowing nothing, like you think you're just in a fucking you're
That's
just
what I
watching
thought
a
Yeah.
too.
war movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
It literally feels like just a war movie
And it doesn't
until they
change
get
until
in
like
underground.
over halfway through the movie, and you're like,
Mhm.
oh shit.
yeah,
Mhm.
100%. But yeah, what every time I watch this though, I'm like, I want a Thing sequel with Wyatt as the son
Yeah,
of
that
Kurt
would be
Russell's
gnarly.
character.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking cool would that be?
Yeah. That would be cool.
But yeah, the performances, the characters, like, there's so many things that stand out about this. But yeah, so obviously we're talking about Overlord tonight, and if you haven't seen Overlord, fucking do it. Like, what are you doing? It's one of the
Dakota.
best movies. Definitely go check it out and then come back and watch and or listen to this episode. But yeah, so Overlord came out in 2018. It's directed by Julius Avery. And it stars a whole bunch of people with a lot of names I can't pronounce, so I'm not gonna try that. But yeah, it was released November 9th, 2018. And I of course lost all my information, but it premiered at Fantastic Fest.
Yep.
Did it?
Which
Yeah. I
Which I thought
remember
was-
I remember reading
Damn,
that.
just keep bringing it up.
Yeah, right.
Helping my FOMO.
But yeah, so footage, there it is. Footage premiered at CinemaCon in April 2018. The first trailer was released on July 18th, and the film premiered at Fantastic Fest 2018 on September 22nd.
Hold on.
What up?
I just watched this movie last fucking night and I didn't even notice this. Because he must have a tiny part, but Joseph Quinn's in
The
this.
very, very beginning. On
So
the
He's
he's
one
plane.
of the isn't he one of the in the plane,
Mhm.
right?
So
yeah,
he gets
he's one of those-
annihilated in the
Mhm.
beginning.
in the
Yeah, you
he's
don't-
one
you
of the
don't see him.
soldiers.
God
You-
damn it.
Yeah, you see like literally one second of him.
Like
and
one
that's it.
frame, like and then he's out.
Yep.
I love Joseph Quinn
Mhm.
so much.
So does my sister.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot he was in it too until I watched it the other night, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I couldn't remember if you see him again later, but you don't. That was it. But yeah, it was released November 9th, 2018. It received generally positive reviews, grossed 41.7 million against a budget of 38 million.
I
But
wish
yeah,
it would have done a lot better.
yeah, I know, right?
Mhm.
But it's definitely one that I feel like it still is underrated in my mind.
Mhm.
I agree.
But I feel like it does have that kind of like slow cult following to it. So
And every time I watch this movie, it gets better and better.
Yeah.
Because they say
100%.
once you like recommend it to somebody, they will never forget it, and they will
Mhm.
most likely recommend it to somebody else too.
Like
So
I already gave it 5 stars, and I can't go any higher. But I like it more and more every time.
Right? Yeah, I've seen it. I don't even know how many times, but yeah, every time it gets better. It's so fucking good. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go through this plot synopsis thing, and then we can just kind of talk about each paragraph,
Yes, I like
see what
that.
happens. Cool. So on the eve of D-Day, in an alternate 1940s, where Executive Order 9981 is signed in 1944, a paratrooper squad, most of them in an integrated unit, is sent to destroy a German radio jamming tower in an old church. The plane is shot down. Most of the squad, including squad leader Sergeant Renzen, die either in the crash or by Nazi soldiers and landmines. 4 survivors remain: second in command Corporal Ford, Private Boyce, Private Tibet, and Private Chase. So yeah, this opening scene is fucking gnarly.
whew.
Like, not just the plane, like the plane's gnarly, but that whole opening up to that point, like, is fucking insane.
Mhm. It's no Saving Private Ryan opening, but holy fuck.
Yeah, it's as close as you can get without being Saving Private Ryan.
Like yeah, like the random landmine death,
Oh my
the
gosh,
fucking
yeah, they came out of
the
nowhere.
sergeant's death,
Yeah, like it
everybody
has
just getting
feels.
fucking turned into mist on the fucking plane when it's going down. It's
Yeah, there's so many feels just in those first few
mm,
minutes of like the exchange between I forget the character's name, but the kind of like Italian dude who's kind of a piece of shit at first. Um,
Tibbet.
yeah, okay, yeah, Tibbet.
Oh, he's the
Um,
one that was, yeah,
I loved his character development.
uh-huh.
by the
Yeah,
end. Mhm.
absolutely. But yeah, he's kind of a piece of shit at first and gives Boyce some shit. And then yeah, the plane goes down, so we have all that action and drama. And then yeah, the sergeant getting fucking annihilated as everyone else, or not everyone else, but as Boyce is hiding.
They're watching.
And then yeah, the landmine. Like that one gets me every time because the dude's like talking, like saying, like, hey,
Mhm.
you can take
It's so
pictures for my
quick.
book, and then
Yeah.
boom, just
Mhm.
fucking gone, bro.
Auf Wiedersehen, was Deutsch.
You singing Ramstein?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Goodbye,
Just
German.
kidding.
Oh fuck. But yeah, there's so much going on there in this first few minutes. Then the survivors meet Chloe, a young woman from the church's village, and they take refuge in her house. So Chloe lives with her 8-year-old brother Paul and her aunt, who was disfigured by Nazi experiments. Tibbet and Chase depart for the scheduled rendezvous site in a Nazi patrol led by uh, some guy that I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Visit Chloe. Waffner sends his men away and proceeds to coerce Chloe for sex,
He's
threatening to
very
send her.
rapey.
Yeah, right. Threatening to send her
Didn't
brother to
like it.
be fixed. Boyce and Ford interrupt and capture Waffner. Um, so yeah, Waffner is if you've seen Game of Thrones, is from that. That's what I know him from at least. But yeah, he's fucking
He's a
evil as
piece of
fuck,
shit.
Whew, yeah.
I loved when they
100%.
were beating the shit out of him.
Right? Yeah.
I will say though, it's always um just because we know the history of what happened during that war,
Hmm.
it is so menacing to see the Germans at that time um just walking around and like
Hmm.
Mhm.
going like it's just it doesn't matter if it's in um if it's a comedic movie, it doesn't matter if it's in a horror movie or a serious movie. What's the movie where um he goes, it's a completely different movie. They walk, the Germans, they walk into the house and he asks for a glass of milk and they're hiding. What's that
Glorious
movie?
Bastards.
Yeah, Glorious
Yes.
Bastard, so fucking good.
Anytime that that part of history is represented in a movie, it is like terrifying
Hmm.
because the who those people were back then. And so even seeing them just walking around that French neighborhood, it's just it's fucking scary. Doesn't matter, like I said, doesn't matter what kind of tone the movie is. If it's got that in there, mm-mm. it's fucking chilling.
And yeah, it's like it's chilling, and like when the Americans were hiding, like
Yeah.
from the Germans, like when they
Mhm.
walk up the stairs and everything, and they're like they're ready to
With the-
fuck the Germans up if they find them, but obviously they
Uh-huh.
don't want to create a commotion and get caught.
Mhm.
But when they're hiding upstairs, it's so like you're on the edge of your seat, like it's giving you
Uh-huh.
anxiety, like oh fuck, and like
That's
I've
what it
seen this movie
reminded
so
me
many
of.
times, and I'm still like oh
Mhm.
fuck.
Right.
That's why it reminded me of Inglorious Bastards
Mhm.
when they're hiding under the floorboards.
Mhm.
And so anytime that's represented in a movie, makes me so uncomfortable. So
Yeah, absolutely. Because yeah, I mean, even like with as like horror as this one is, and like kind of far fetched to some degree, like a lot of that is still like based in history. Like it's still
right.
like there were
Right.
Germans walking the street that people had to hide from, and they were doing experiments on people. Like
Right.
it's
Right.
fucking wild.
Mhm.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
Boy searches for Tibbet and Chase, witnessing Nazis burning disfigured villagers, and is forced by a dog into a truck carrying dead bodies to the church.
That shit was menacing when they were like
Right?
flame with the flamethrower and they're just burning everybody.
Yeah,
It's like fuck,
zero
man.
fucks. So
Mhm.
Boyce disembarks and finds an underground base housing a radio operating room and laboratory where the Germans perform experiments involving a serum and a pit of black tar. So Boyce takes a syringe of serum and rescues Rosenfeld, another member of their squad who has been captured. They escape through the base's sewers. Every time I see the Rosenfeld and him like with that shit in him,
Oh
it
my
makes me
God.
hurt.
Makes my stomach hurt. I remember the first time I watched that movie. So backing up just a little bit, when Ed gets into the gets in and he's hiding under the bodies,
Mhm.
and you see him go through like the barracks and everything to get in. I was like, how is he going to get out of this? Like he went through like it was like one thing and then another one and then like a huge fence. And I just remember being like, there's how is he gonna get out of this? Like how is this even gonna be possible? Because he's like looking out through the flaps of where the truck is,
Mhm.
and you can just see the soldiers lining
Yeah.
all the sides. I'm just like, and then when he's like he's like rounding all the corners and everything, and I was just like, I cannot imagine how scared an American soldier would be in an underground bunker like that during that time.
Right.
Like that's insane. Like my heart was racing the first time I watched this movie and yesterday whenever we watched it. So I was just
This
like,
movie's just so good at everything it does.
Mhm.
mhm.
The war aspect, building suspense and tension, fucking horror, just everything this movie does. It's a 10 out of 10.
I agree.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say the one part of the trailer, like I don't remember the initial trailer, like seeing it, except for the scene where he's looking into the little hole in the wall.
The for the bedroom, like where the ant is.
No, in the bunker.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, when he's looking into the whatever.
yeah,
And
like
the
the
jail part.
the
Colby,
prison
you know
school
these words.
window.
Yeah, Colby, come on.
You know these words.
You know these words.
I'm trying. Oh, the brig. That's what a prison jail is. The brig.
There we go. There we go.
After prison, after I got out of basic training, instead of going to your um specialist school, I went to the brig school
Mm.
because I had so much experience with prison school already.
That makes sense. That checks out. So, Boyce, Rosenfeld, Tibbet, and Chase all return to Chloe's house, where Waffner refuses to explain the serum.
Mhm.
Waffner kills Chase as he attempts to escape.
I
Another
hated that
sad
part because I
Uh-huh.
love Chase.
Right? Yeah. Every time I'm like, what do you just stay away from him, dude? Just stay
Oh
away.
yeah, when he tries to get him down and then he's wakes
Yeah,
back
like
up.
he thinks he's dead or something. So he
I know,
like
I was
goes
like,
close
he's
to
not
him, like,
dead, he's not
yeah.
dead.
And like
Damn
they
it.
give you kind of like a lighthearted moment when like they revive Chase and he
Mhm.
like gets like the superhuman strength.
Yeah,
and
he's
it's
like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm really
it's a
thirsty or
bit
something.
comedic for like half a second and
Yeah.
till it's fucking not, and they have to
Right.
kill Chase
Uh-huh.
themselves.
Ugh.
Yep. Yeah.
His
So
back.
yeah. So yeah, Boyce injects Chase with the serum, resurrecting him as a violent mutant, and Boyce bludgeons him to death. Patrol responds, and Ford blows off half of Waffner's face in the ensuing firefight. Waffner escapes with Paul as a hostage and injects himself with 2 doses of the serum in the lab.
2.
Yeah. But yeah, that again, that whole scene from like the time that Chase gets killed up to the escape of Waffner, like it's fucking gnarly.
So much of that movie too takes place in that little attic in that area, and I love that. Like it makes you claustrophobic. So like I'm relieved when there's scenes outside, when they're in the fucking little facility.
Oh
But
no,
it's
I
just
fucking hated that facility. That facility gave me so much anxiety.
yeah, that too.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The part when the lady, the head is under the sheet.
Oh yeah.
Voice pulls the sheet. Woo! I remember
It's just
I
the head.
jumped. I jumped. First time I saw it. I jumped yesterday too because I forgot. And I was like, oh.
I love the part when it was Tibbet and I think it was Dawson when Ford was trying to get into the facility and Tibbet and Dawson had to like provide like cover fire and shit, and Tibbet was just picking everybody off with the sniper.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
so that part was so gnarly.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, from the attic to they just have to fucking annihilate Chase again. To the
I hated
escape.
it. Chase was such a
I
good
know,
character.
right?
I remember the first time I watched the movie, I thought they were gonna I thought Chase was gonna be okay and they were gonna actually use him because he's so strong. And I was like, oh, okay, so they'll just use him to fight against the Germans to save everybody. But then, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. Not at all.
Nope.
And yeah, the fucking Waffner getting shot in the face.
I thought he was the first time I thought he was dead after that. I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God he's
Right?
gone.
Fuck this guy.
And then he appeared in 2 scenes later, and I was like, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, he looks so gnarly. Like, fucking half his face is torn up.
This is also the whole time it's building up Ford's character development too. Ford's not a piece of shit, but he is a leader and he wants to he wants to do the mission.
He's on a mission. He's on a mission.
His goal is to do the mission, and he's going to do what he has to do the mission. He seems like a dick and a piece of shit, but he's not. He just cares about the mission.
Right.
So the whole time it's building Ford up as that type of guy too.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Waffner puts 2 doses in, and then kind of slowly starts turning into a later Resident Evil game where we get mutations and shit. Definitely becomes more horror at this point.
The Nazi Genesis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the squad plans to infiltrate the base, destroy the tower and laboratory, and rescue Paul. Rosenfeld and Tibbet launch a frontal assault as a distraction while the others enter the base to the sewer. Boyce and Ford plant the explosives, and Chloe finds Paul, sends him back to the village, and kills a mutated test subject who corners her. As she returns to the village, as Tibbet and Rosenfeld are pursued by the base's defenders. Tibbet is wounded while shielding Paul from gunfire.
Dude, I thought Tibbet died the first time I saw it. And I was like,
no.
Yeah.
I was waiting the way that the camera was positioned.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, they're doing showing way too much of his back. He's gonna get shot in the fucking head."
Yeah, the way they had the
waiting for it,
cinematography,
the way they had the
he's
camera.
He's a goner.
I was like,
Tibbet's goner. And then as soon as he got shot, I was like, there it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was such a moment because he was such a dick to that kid for the whole time, and then he starts
Yeah, because
coming around, and
Character
you're like, all right,
development, transition starts, and
yeah, and then that's the perfect time to get fucking killed. But yeah,
with our feels.
right. But yeah, Chloe kills the remaining Germans and treats Tibbet's wounds. So yeah, that from this point on, it's just fucking chaos.
It is. There's so much going on, dude.
Right?
And we didn't talk about the part when the little motorcycle with the fucking sidecar. When
oh
that
my
motherfucker
god,
gets blown
yes,
up,
with the thing with the tape across his mouth.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Because they rip the tape off, which pulls the fucking pin of the grenade, and his head just.
Which that guy is
scanners shit.
That guy's arguably worse than Waffner. I hated that dude so much. So that was such a right. Yeah, for sure. But just as individual characters, I
But
hate that guy
that's
the
the scene
most.
that sets off Tibbet and Dawson just taking everybody out
Mhm.
at the entrance of
Yep.
the facility. It was
Yeah.
that part's so fucking fun.
It is 100%. So Waffner, mutated and superhumanly strong, impales Ford on a meat hook. So when Boyce distracts
Oh my
Waffner,
God.
Ford frees himself using the serum and holds off Waffner. So yeah, this is another kind of turning point in the movie. So Ford injects himself and starts becoming Super Ford. So
Well, that too, before that too,
Ford
like
F-150 or Ford 450, Ford
Ford F-150.
F-150.
like before that happens, like the main Nazi guy, like he starts like this is when the body horror starts kicking in. Like he legitimately starts mutating, like getting worse and worse. And it's just Ford and him fighting, and he's like fucking Ford up, and like Ford's legitimately about to die because he like leather faces him on a fucking meat hook.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Ford's like,
he did have a little bit of the inject. Didn't the bad guy shoot him with injection? Yeah, he did. Remember? So he got some of a little bit of a strength, I
oh,
think. I think so. So something
something like
happened. It
that.
was real quick. But
But
that's why at the end he
mhm.
stays.
But
So
yeah, but like Boyce shows up, and then like he's done fucking up Ford, and then he's about to like kill Boyce, and that's when Ford's like, ah, fuck this. He like pulls himself off the hook, and he's like, fuck it, and just injects himself. And
that's what
then
okay, that's what happens. Yes.
that
Okay.
fight between Super Ford and then the main Nazi is so fucking sick.
That's what I couldn't remember if the bad guy injected him or if Ford injected himself. I couldn't
And
remember.
that's Ford's like turning point in the like peak character development as well in the movie, because he obviously sacrifices himself for Boyce, and obviously to finish the mission.
Right.
And to make sure that nobody could
Yes,
have that
because he
hero
says to finish
voice.
planting the bombs and everything. He
Mhm.
says to get out so he could take care of that dude and finish planting the bombs. And yeah,
Get rid of the
it's a fucking
thousand
gnarly
army, right?
it's a gnarly fight scene. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's emotional too, because like I said earlier, like Ford wasn't a bad guy. He just wasn't very sympathetic or any about anything. He just
He
wanted to
was
do
a
the mission.
soldier.
Yeah.
He was a soldier.
He's such a cool character though, too.
Dude, he is.
Like,
Everything he's in.
Badass.
He's always that fucking cool guy.
mhm. Yeah. So yeah, when he sacrifices himself, it like hurts that much more. It's like I'm
Hmm.
like,
Mhm.
he's the cool guy.
Like he does have a soul.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he will forever be referred to as Ford F-150 now.
And then and then yeah, like right before like that building blows up, when it shows like the main Nazi guy's like final form, that shit's
Mhm.
fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
dude.
nasty.
He
Oh,
looks
you know what also is creepy
insane.
too, and all of the other
The test subjects.
yes, when they
Yeah,
came
when they start
out, I
running
was like,
out.
ooh, that reminded me a little bit of fucking the World War Z or like I
Oh
Am
yeah.
Legend, like them like mixed
Mhm.
together a little bit. So
Dude, that whole facility, it reminds me of a fucking like map on Call of Duty, like zombies.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't know where I was at here. Oh, so Boyce explodes an oxygen tank, sends Walker into a pit.
Oh, that's
Ford
right.
mutating, orders Boyce to leave him behind and detonate the explosives, believing neither side should possess the serum. Boyce escapes as the church and jamming tower collapse behind him, killing Ford, Waffner, and the test subjects. He joins the others as a radio announces that the D-Day invasion was successful. Then, of course, it ends with in his report, Boyce credits Ford for planting the bombs inside the church. He tells his commanding officer there was no underground lab and the survivors are reassigned to another company. That's such a cool fucking ending, too.
It's funny.
Because it plays in like the actual events that happened,
hmm
but like still covers everything up.
And it like sets it up perfectly for a sequel,
Yeah, that we never got.
right? So he's like, now we got to kill Hitler. And I'm like, I want to see them kill
Oh,
Hitler.
that's
Dude,
right.
yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Could
That's
you
right. That's right.
imagine how
1945. That's right. And this was
Right?
1944.
Yeah. Ah, Yeah, I always forget the ending, like end ending. And then yeah, watching it the other day, I was like, oh, like this is perfect for a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool with the same characters and everything.
Oh yeah. Just taking on Hitler. It didn't even have to be a body horror. I just want to see those characters fuck up Hitler.
I just want to hear Tibbet talk shit to Hitler.
Yeah, right.
And imagine Hitler getting killed by a black dude. That would piss him off.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they would I could totally see them doing that too. That'd be cool.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, yeah, unfortunately no sequel, but still a fucking 10 out of 10 movie.
It's so
Oh,
good.
easily.
It's so good. I love
Um,
that movie.
I'm trying to read through the rest of the extra shit here.
Oh yeah, is there any like fun facts? Let me pull up IMDb for
I
like
was
the
gonna say that
trivia.
would give you some trivia.
Yeah, there you go. Pull up the trivia.
It has a 6.6 on IMDb, which is pretty high for
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
that app. All right, here we go. Overlord's first sequence, which sees the soldiers jumping from a burning plane, was done by rigging a plane on a gimbal, actually blowing up the front, tilting it if it were actually falling through the air and sending stuntmen tumbling through real fire.
Yeah,
That's kind of fucking gnarly.
that is. Did that shit for
The
real.
the movie featured more practical effects rather than the standard CGI effects most movies use. This one was done to get a better reaction from the actors involved in the scenes where something gruesome would happen. That's actually really cool.
Fuck yeah.
Hmm.
The movie does not include any use of the swastika. I didn't even notice
I didn't
that.
even notice
No, it
that.
doesn't. It shows it's like a eagle with the
Mm.
or
Hmm.
it looked like an eagle.
Yep, the eagle.
Like a black eagle.
I actually really like that. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I was when I was watching yesterday, I was like, interesting. They never show it.
Oh, that's funny. In an interview with Jimmy Fallon, Wyatt Russell said that he had mono while filming and he lost around 25 pounds.
Damn.
Wow.
I wonder if that's at the end when he's like dying and he does
Yeah.
look like sick as fuck.
Right? Huh.
This was the first movie from Bad Robot to be rated R.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Right?
In one of the posters, if you change the image contrast, you can find an Instagram link. Click on the image with a hook and the right button. You will find a video of one of the actors. That's weird.
Hey, how old is that? Was that from like 2019? The trivia? Is the Instagram account even active anymore?
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's cool. Such a good movie.
Dude, yeah, I can literally never get tired of this movie.
Mm-mm.
Same. Yeah, it never gets old.
Oh, this is actually really funny. Like Brightburn, which released a year later, Overlord could be viewed as a horror version of a popular superhero origin. The rivalry between Palu, the main Nazi guy, Captain Waffner, and Riot Russell's Captain Lewis Ford plays out like a version of Captain America and Red Skull. I
Oh,
actually really, yeah, I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting.
That's dope.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah, the only fun fact I had from this was Rotten Tomatoes lists the film on its 100 best zombie movies, which is like
That's
just a
interesting.
random
It's
fun
like
fact.
it's the same as calling The Sadness a zombie movie.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I don't consider it a zombie movie, but
Mm.
it's cool that it's recognized by Rotten Tomatoes for something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's a zombie movie, but yeah, take what we can get. But yeah, this movie fucking rips.
It's so good. If you haven't seen it, well, we just talked about Overlord, so we just gave you the entire movie. But you should rewatch it if you've never seen it, or if you Haven't
It's
seen it in a while.
it's definitely worth a rewatch. I think I watch this movie at least once every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people that listen to spoilers and full reviews of movies that don't watch them. So if you made it this far and you haven't seen Overlord, go watch it. Because our explanation, it's still a whole
Oh,
fucking experience of actually seeing it.
it's just words.
Just
Like,
words.
we're just talking.
We're
It
just
feel
dumb
like
Americans.
every time I watch it, it feels like an experience.
Yeah,
It's such a fucking good watch.
100%. Because yeah, it's a movie that like you know exactly what's going to happen. You know how it all turns out, but it's still like it's still just as intense and horrific and fun every single time.
It's saying that's how I feel every time I watch Inglorious Bastards as well.
Hmm.
Oh my God, I love that movie. Even though it
There's
gives
Mhm.
me
just there's just
anxiety.
something about killing Nazis that just
Gives me anxiety.
I love it.
right?
God, it makes that does make me upset though that we never got the sequel.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be a thing, or it was just because of the way
At
that it
least it's set
ended?
up. It's set up
Yeah.
to be a
True.
sequel.
Yeah. Because they gave him the next I don't know what the next squad thing that they're gonna
Mm,
do, C command or something. I don't know.
their next
Something great.
orders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Um,
Yeah, I
that'd
didn't
be
see
incredible to see
anything.
it.
I didn't see anything where it was like planned or mentioned for a sequel, but it was just the way that it ended and just that line of like now we're going to get Hitler.
Hmm.
Like it just leaves it like like I'm fine with it just being a solo movie, but like for if there were to be a sequel, I'd be all about it.
Well, you never know. Everything's getting a reboot and a remake and a sequel, so
Oh,
Unless it's stuff we actually want, then not.
But yeah, Grave Encounters is the only one who've gotten so far that we're like, woo.
oh
Right?
no.
What's up?
There's a different Overlord that was supposed to get a sequel.
Oh,
I got real excited.
interesting.
But it's a different Overlord that did get made into a sequel, but it was uh by a graphic novel.
Oh, okay.
Which even if this Overlord got turned into a graphic novel, I would
Hmm.
definitely get that.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
100%. Yeah, it's like it's almost like perfect for like having a graphic novel, either an adaptation of it in a graphic novel form or a sequel or something.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. But yeah, that's Overlord. So again, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, let us know what you think of it. If you love it as much as we do, because you should. But you know, let us know. But yeah, I guess that'll do it for another episode. Before we get out of here, final thoughts. Oh, you know what? Recommendations. Almost left them out.
My favorite part.
My favorite part. What do you got for
M-
recommendations?
my movie, this is fucking 3 weeks from now, but goddamn, it's finally available. But The Fetus.
Okay.
My band or artist is Lil Lotus. And then my book is The Bug Collector. So fucking nasty.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Uh, my band, once again, keeping it pop punk, is Dashboard Confessional. I actually have a really funny story about Dashboard Confessional. So I saw them, I want to say maybe like 6, 7 years ago, and they played this song from like one of their first or second albums, and he only played like a little part of it. And I was so excited because it was one of my favorite songs. And I sang it really loud. Nobody else was singing. And he looked at me and he smiled. And I was like,
Ooh.
"Yes. Chris,
Hell yeah.
I love you." But he did like, because he was playing the guitar and like singing, he like did like one of these to me. And I was like,
Crystal,
um,
I
It's
think you'll like
amazing.
Lil Lotus.
okay,
Because he was a SoundCloud rapper turned pop punk.
fun. Okay, I will look it up. My book is actually by Joe Hill. It's a newer one. It's called Jackknife. It's shorter, so it's not anything super crazy. Pretty good so far. I've only read maybe like a chapter or two. And then my movie is The Night House because I feel like it is so underrated. And I love Rebecca Hall so much. So
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see. My movie, Frankenstein's Army.
Fuck yeah, dude.
oh, that's such a good pick.
Especially for this movie.
Yeah.
Book, World War Z. And my
Nice.
band is 156 Silence.
Ooh. I like
So
that.
yeah. Good recommendations all around. So yeah, now we will wrap it up. So before we get out of here, last words, final thoughts, something to say. Crystal,
do
you wanna kick it
first?
off?
I don't have anything to say. I gotta go find some aloe vera because the sunburn is getting real hot on my face right now. So that's all I got. I was gonna say something in German, but I can't think of anything right now. So
That's fair. What do you got for us?
oh God.
If you bring your toothbrush to Days of the Dead, I will teach you how to make a shank if you want.
And he'll sign it for you.
Prison school style.
I have
And I'll
a
sign it, yeah.
but my toothbrush is it's one of those electric toothbrushes.
Even better.
That's how we make tattoo guns.
I'm just so quick with it, Colby. So funny. I'm so funny.
Old prison tats.
But if you do put your prison shank in your prison wallet, make sure you don't put the pointy end directly into the prison wallet. You want the pointy end the opposite way. Just some words of advice.
There you go.
Personal experience.
I was just gonna ask you, was it personal experience?
Oh man. I love your prison school wisdom.
This is gonna be my thing now.
I
It's
love
so
it.
funny.
Life tips with Prison Colby.
Prison Colby.
It's it, Colby.
All right.
You know, I have been arrested before though. I spent 3 hours in county jail.
He did some hard time.
Ooh, he bad.
For egging.
He bad.
He bad. Oh fuck. I don't even know how to end it now.
That's why I can't go after Colby because I don't ever know what to say. Because I'm still trying to like process what he just said.
I feel like I spent the whole entire day with you guys and I love it. Even though I was 40 minutes late to the first episode. Were you guys sitting on Zoom for 40 minutes?
Oh yeah, I think I don't even remember. Oh, I was telling him about something.
I'm crying right now.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, I'm literally
All
crying.
right. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here for another week of House of Ghouls. So thank you all for watching, listening. Again, hit us up on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Hit up the merch shop, goreclown.com, and give us a 5-star rating. But we will see you all next week. We love you. We'll miss you. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What if everything you know is someone else's dream?
There you go. That's it.